Well, good morning, welcome back. Just out for a wee wander today. I've got my new tent with me as well, which I'm going to put up, and I thought I'd have a wee go at some photography in the winter. This lovely winter wonderland we've got today. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoy this. It's Calderglen Park down there. Came across this in our local woods. Doesn't look like it's been used for a while. As usual, I'm absolutely roasting. I'll get too much on. Gonna have to pare it down a bit, I think. You should always dress for weather that's colder than you think it's going to be. I mean, yeah. So that at least you can take stuff off. I'm going to take my jumper off. I haven't really layered properly today. What I should have done is put a couple of thin jumpers on so that I can take one of them off. Oh, it's better. I'll see the steam coming off my head. I was supposed to be away camping in the Highlands this week, but because of lockdown it's not happening, unfortunately. I've got a One-Tigris Iron Wall tent which I'm going to put up hopefully in a wee while once I get to the area that I was intending to go to. I'm guessing these are fox tracks because there's no man-made footprints beside them. There, there's a large dog roaming free. A strange bird call was wow, wow. Piece of woods there is where I'm going. Safe and secure. The poles come joined together with elastic. So that's the outer tent up, which is easy, but I would say the little spikes you get for putting into the ground are way too short if you've got soft ground, and probably way too short if there's snow as well. There is a stove hole there, which you need to insert a fire retardant piece into. There's also little vents, 2 vents for air, obviously, and there are additional tie-outs. You do get some cordage with the pegs. There's some additional tie-outs as well. I'm going to fix this peg because it's come out again. I guess you pin along the back end first. Hook along the back end rather. I don't know if you can hear what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, so the inner tent. Hopefully it's light enough for you to see. So the inner tent has little hoops and hooks to pin it on, and there's toggles as well for the 3 centre ones. I think personally I would have made the toggles a bit bigger because they keep slipping out. They're not very big, and I think I'll probably make some sort of footprint for this tent as well. Just to aid both warmth and keeping the inner dry. A couple of other points to note about the One-Tigris Iron Wall. So only as you're coming into the tent, the left hand side opens. So the zip is only along the left, so the right hand side doesn't open. The bottom, the floor of the inner tent is extremely thin, and doesn't really offer any protection against the heat, the cold at all. So I would definitely put some sort of footprint and or insulated footprint within the tent. Excuse me, I've got a plastic bag in my feet just to make sure I don't make the inner tent all wet just now. So I'm quite pleased with it. I haven't used it for an overnight yet. Oh, there's another look. I guess your pole goes through that, maybe. Okay, I haven't used it for an overnight yet, but thought I'd come out today and try it. So next on the agenda is breakfast. So I've got my stove, a couple of sausage, 2 eggs, frying pan. I've got my wee Stanley Cup set that I got for my Christmas. I've also got a tent for my Christmas. So inside the Stanley Cup set, which is really handy, is my folding spoon, my coffee, my cup. In fact, there's 2 cups in there. I forgot to take one out. This is snow falling off the tree. So 2 cups and my coffee, etc. So I'll have my coffee after I've made my sausages. And then the little ashtray goes in the bottom. Keeps it all together nicely. A little door there as well for feeding it. And there's a wee grill for the top. If you want, I'll put that on when I put my Stanley pot on so that it doesn't fall in. But I don't need it for the frying pan. Okay, I'm going to go and find a couple of bits of wood. Might be a bit of a struggle. I do have a little firelighter and a couple of bits of kindling just to get me started. It's cheating, but guess what you've got? You're still recording. Thank goodness. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, okay, breakfast today is our present beef dripping. Two sausages and 2 eggs and some coffee afterwards. So got the fire going. Magic. Right, so here's my episode of things I forgot to bring today. 1, a sit mat, something to sit on that would extend past my legs. I've got a little bit of foam that's from my bum, but my legs are getting a wee bit cold. Layered jumpers instead of my big thick jumper, which I've taken off. I've only got my t-shirt and my jacket on, but I'm fine. What else? Fork. Forgot my fork. That's easily remedied with a stick though. And what was the other thing? Pause. Definitely forgot something else though. Oh yeah, the other thing I remembered. So, if it's been snowing and you camp under the trees, you're going to get a constant drip of snow. I found that when I was camping up north a couple of years ago, and it was very heavy snowfall, but the next day it seemed to be constantly raining or sleety, but it wasn't actually, it was just the rain, the snow dripping off the trees. So yeah, if you're camping in the snow, try and find an area that's not got trees above you, otherwise you're going to get dripped on all night, as I am just now. Anyway, nearly time to put the eggs in. Whoa! Yeah, I think it's probably time to put the eggs in. The temperature's a bit high for eggs though. I think what I'll do is I will put my water on. Put my water first. And just do the eggs in the pan while it's off the heat. I'll just hold the pan above the eggs. I'll hold the pan above the fire to cook the eggs. I'm not sure about this wee plastic lug on the top of the top of here. Is that going to melt? Oh, we'll soon find out. Not an ideal scenario, but there we go. So there's my answer to the lug thing. Yes, it does melt. It's a stupid design. It probably says in the instructions somewhere, do not put the cap into the fire. I was just trying to get the water to boil quicker though. Probably. Too much. There we go, right. I'm not going to sit and film me eating. Thanks for joining me for my breakfast. Quick thing to say about the Stanley Cook Set, other than the little lever melting, which is a bit daft. They've got a metal one in there, but I think I'll probably replace it with a little loop of wire so that I can just lift it off. It's got a good pourer here, which obviously keeps my coffee grounds in there, and the wee mugs are quite well insulated, so that's keeping that really hot, which is good. So I'm very pleased with that. I would say I'm very pleased with the tent. It's got a few minor drawbacks. Nothing that can't be solved. Alright, so my fire's now out. I'm going to pack up and go home. So, thanks for joining me on this wee mission. I'll see you again. Cheers.